Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Market Check, brought to you by BB. Thank you guys so much for being here. Before we get into it, guys, if you could do us a solid, please hit that like button. And also, if you are new here, consider hitting that subscribe button, guys. Two totally 100% free things that we request from you guys on a daily basis. It shows your support, it helps us grow. It's a win, 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 win. Everybody's winning. You're going to get sick and tired of winning, guys. All you got to do is hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And again, thanks, guys, so much for being here. We're going to have a fun little discussion today. The title of the show is You've Never Been Closer to Alt Season. Relax, Market Check. Well, I made the title today, and that's because it's how I feel. I feel as though you have never been closer to alt season. You are being tested emotionally, maybe some of you physically, I don't know. But this is sort of something that unfortunately does happen every single cycle where we get this prolonged period of reaccumulation and chop, and everybody's just kind of like they're going crazy, right? They want it to end. Looky who we have here. The boys showed up. Oh my.
What are we looking at, Max? What are we looking at?
Well, I was just giving an introduction. Thanks for showing up on time, Tommy and Tucker. That was cool, you
Of
guys. Thank you,
course.
guys.
Of course,
Thank you.
yeah.
But
Anytime.
we're looking at we're looking at ETH right now, man. And I was saying I titled today's show, "You've Never Been Closer to Alt Season. Relax." And that's because that's how I feel. And look, I understand. I understand that people are a little nervous. I understand that. I fully understand that. What they want to see is this. They want to see ETH do this, and then they want to see it do this, and then they want to see this, and then they want to see 1,200. Okay, I fully understand that they want $1,200 ETH because they publicly called for it. Okay, but they're not going to get 1,200 ETH. And truthfully, when I look at this, I don't really see that much of a problem. In my opinion, like your worst case would be something like this. It would be like take out that wick and then just straight up. I don't really see much deeper than that. But maybe you guys are looking at something different than me, because when I look at this, I say, yeah, like we broke out here. It looks good, right? There's your little normie trend. You broke out of it. Yeah, we do perhaps have an inefficiency right here. I've got it marked in red. But the green box here, we're also just kind of hanging out right on top of support. And it's not great for small caps and mid caps when ETH is perceived to be uncertain, or maybe about to pull back, because then people start to de-risk some of their their smaller holdings, right? But I look at this and I don't really view this as bearish. I don't. Like, I think again, it's like, maybe worst case, I'll remove this here. That's what I like. Worst case, you're kind of in this range and you could maybe sweep like 35, 50 worst case. But I don't even know if you're going to get that, truthfully. I don't know if you're going to get that. I could very much so also see literally just this happening, like just a parabola forms, and you don't actually get your fill. And these lows remain protected, and you're just kind of like this. So I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, I'd love to get your guys' thoughts, but I'm seeing a lot of confusion on the timeline. Again, I'm seeing a lot of waffling on the timeline. Who could have foreseen? I'm seeing a lot of small caps, kind of chop and bleed. But then ETH, in my opinion, looks fine. And I go over to Bitcoin and I look at this and I go, this is not distribution. Like this, in my opinion, is very much so the opposite. What we're seeing here is reaccumulation. Like, you're about to see this, in my opinion. You are about to see this. We've been here for 3 months. This is not bearish to me. You could draw this however you wanted. You could maybe, get cute with it and do, some sort of channel like this, bull flag it, whatever you want to do. You could even look at this and go, hey, Max, here's your cup. This is your handle, And if that's the case, let's draw a normie target. If that is the case, right? Here you go. if that is the case, I'll see you at 120K, right? If this is just a big cup and handle. But either way, I'm not seeing signs of distribution up here. My opinion, this is just a prolonged reaccumulation comparable to the one that we saw in 2017, and we're getting ready to rip. So I don't know.
So the longer people keep on waffling this cycle, the higher we will go.
Explain that more, Jackus.
Well, the waffling going around is because people have bear market PTSD. So every time they keep on waffling is because they are basically scared and they think it's over, where in reality it's not. And when it's actually over is when people actually believe that like the tech is taking over the world and everyone is going to adopt it. When people are waffling, that means they have PTSD, they have trauma.
Yeah, I mean, this is something I spoke on plenty of times also. Is the belief stage is where it all ends. We haven't hit a belief stage yet. We just had celebrities come in and rug the space for like $1 billion, right? Like, what are people even talking about?
Is that bullish or bearish? Because I have some thoughts on that. Is that bullish, your first round of D-list celebrity rugs, or is that bearish?
It's bullish. It's bullish, but people are going to treat it as a bearish signal.
Yes, correct.
Okay, but why? Explain that. Why?
So it's bullish because it means that people are realizing that liquidity is stepping into the space now. So it's basically your grifters understanding that liquidity is coming back, and they're trying to get that first wave of liquidity before the market actually takes off again. And I say grifters because this is the most grifty shit I've ever seen with celebrities. To come out and just blatantly launch a rug and not give a shit from like all these different celebrities at the same time is absolutely what a lot of bears would say is a top signal. But in reality, we haven't gotten to the point of Taylor Swift launching a shitcoin yet, right?
She doesn't need the money, bro. She's like a billionaire. I feel like some of these goofballs that are doing it right now, they literally are just broke and they need money or something.
Iggy's broke.
Yeah.
Or
Taylor
someone
Swift
made
is,
them.
like,
I think someone
man.
made them. I think someone had to make them.
Some of them are broke, right? And I do believe that, but I think some of them do have money. They're just grifters, right? They're so greedy they're gonna rob their own fans, and they would do this if it were possible in the regular world, right? But it's just much easier to do in crypto, so they come in and do it through crypto. And I'm never one to fanboy for a any D-list celebrity or even an A-list celebrity. I'd never fanboy for them because I already know that they're here for my money, just like the government, right? They're basically a replica of the government. They're coming to steal all my money.
They're the
And
government.
Can you just compare Iggy Azalea to the government?
Oh yeah, dude! Like the fat injections in her butt, and she keeps showing it off. Like it's like, dude, come on! Like you know what she's doing? She's only fansing the space with shitcoins. And I think like a lot of these other celebs are doing a very similar type of play here. So I'm not personally getting involved with these because I know they're all going to zero ultimately because they probably have 1,000 wallets in each one of these shitcoins. And so they'll just keep selling on them. But ultimately, I think it's very bullish. At least, and again, we've talked about this is the mid market, right? The mid market is when the recognition starts to set in. Now, where you should be getting scared is when you see Nike and Chase and J.P. Morgan start to openly discuss how they're in crypto, right? And come on the timeline and say we bought Bitcoin and we bought this and we bought that and we support crypto. That's where you can start getting a little toppy. We haven't gotten there yet.
So you think it's more big? You think it's more big banks starting to be into crypto again, rather than like someone in the comments said like Travis Kelce. I could totally see him, man. He'll take money from anybody. He doesn't care.
Yeah, he will. We don't talk about that though. We don't talk about.
Yeah, no, we ignore that because they're a dynasty. They're dynastic, and Tucker's a big fan.
Study dynasty. Yeah.
But he is total. He's a horror, man. He's for sale, man, from anybody.
Yeah,
you give him a check, he'll talk about anything. He'll do anything.
That's true.
He'll do anything.
He's a little bitch, but that's fine. It's fine. He's good at football. So
He's a monster though. So
no, he's a monster, but and on the other side of that monster is like a bitch. But no, he's good at football. So it's fine.
But the point I was getting to, Max, is it goes back again to belief, right? When you can get businesses to, and this happened in 2021, it'll happen again. When you get them to start to believe in the space and believe there's something really here, right? That's where your top is coming in. That's where you can be like, all right, we're getting a little top B. We can discuss top theme. But guess what? D-list celebrities, they're the bottom of the barrel. They're literally just coming in, grifting liquidity, and exiting back out. They may keep the grift going. We'll see how that plays out. But ultimately, none of that shit matters. I mean, you had Jenner come in and initiate all this. Like,
Who? Oh, Jenner. Yeah.
I almost said
Brucey.
I wanted to say a joke, but I'm literally
You're gonna
Don't
get our
do it,
channel
Will.
strike.
Don't do
Don't.
it. Yeah.
You can do it, Will. That's fine. That's fine, man. Go for it. Let it rip.
people got trained by a trainee. Like, what's going on?
Oh well.
It
What's
is what
going
like
on here, bro? Like,
I
how
like
you
it.
gonna get grifted by Jenner? Like, come on.
Dude,
Like,
it is what it is, man. Like I'd leave Brucey alone, but he literally just launched a rug.
and then a second one.
What?
He launched a second one.
Did he? Like, what's happening, man? Like, are things that tight? You're a fucking Olympian. You're like
Yeah.
super famous that you have to launch a crypto rug. Are you kidding me?
So you think these guys are broke too?
Oh yeah, bro. Like they're just
Or,
like
or do you
Dude,
think someone made them?
Wealthy
They-
people don't launch shit coins, man. Like,
They have to.
Yeah.
They have to live in LA, dude. They're definitely broke.
Yeah, they're for
Broken
sure.
spirit.
Mhm.
there's
But
got to be some kind of like repercussions to this.
bro, the chat is on another level today, man. The chat is on a whole other
Imagine.
level today. Absolutely hilarious.
I can only imagine.
All right, so are we all in agreement that it's kind of low key bullish that all this, the loser celebrities are coming back and launching shit coins just because of what it potentially indicates, And
I
for
think
better or
it's-
for worse, it
yeah.
drives a lot of retail adoption, even if it's late in the cycle.
Yeah, Max, I mean, if you had that like in a vacuum, it might not be bullish, but you've got like Trump talking about it, like they're going to debate about it. Like,
Yeah.
Why is it so weird that celebrities would, talk about it? I don't know. Like, who is our A-lister that it's like, okay, that's the top?
I mean, last cycle it was kind of Tom Brady, honestly.
Yep,
Yeah.
it was Tom Brady. You hit it on the head
Yeah.
right there.
We need another
Cool.
guy that's like a legend. It's gonna have to be like a Brad Pitt or
It
something.
was Katy Perry 2 cycles ago.
Yeah, like we need who's it gonna be this cycle, man? It's probably gonna be Travis Kelce, honestly.
I'm
So-
telling
You guys
Oh,
are
man,
you guys
I
are
hope-
wondering what the utility of crypto is, and it's actually rugging your celebrities.
Dude, LeBron coin. I could see LeBron coin, man. Who's like a celebrity that maybe just kind of fell off a little bit and is probably tight on money, but was really famous like 3 years ago?
That's most of them, though. I mean, I'd have to imagine.
Yeah,
I told
that's
you
true.
the Swifties, bro. It's the
Tiger.
Swifties.
Nah, bro,
Tiger
she's
Woods.
so wealthy, man. Taylor Swift is like a gorillionaire. She doesn't.
Tiger Woods. Tiger
Tiger
Woods.
doesn't need crypto.
No, Tiger doesn't need the money, bro.
I
Tiger's
know, but that's what I mean. It's got to be. I feel like it's got to be somebody who probably doesn't need the money, but it's like, oh yeah, I'll just hop on.
Antonio Brown.
Yes, or like whatever.
Oh, that's a guarantee, man. That's literally like I will bet anything that Antonio
Yeah.
Brown launches a shit coin.
I'm
He's
surprised he hasn't
100%
already.
gonna do it.
honestly.
I have it. I have it. If he doesn't go to jail, P. Diddy.
No,
He's going to
definitely
jail,
not going to jail. First of all, there's no.
might
I'll
go
bet,
to
I'll bet
jail,
you guys
though.
Drake launches a coin.
Oh,
He's not
yeah.
broke, but I'll bet you Drake launches a
Yeah,
coin.
for sure,
Bro, if Drake launches a coin, it's the top.
Well, Drake's been in Bitcoin for a while, so he's not like a tourist, but
Rick
he should launch it under the ticker BBL.
BBL.
Rick Ross, man. Dude, you know who it's gonna be? It's gonna be like Pitbull or something.
Dude, Pitbull is a giga Chad,
Mr.
dude.
305.
Pitbull is
World.
a Chad.
I love the way he said it.
I don't know. I don't think Pitbull is an A-list. So I don't know. Again,
Yes, he is. Well, how dare you slander Pitbull?
But here's the important part of this discussion. The besides none of it, there's a small portion of it that's a little bit important. You have your like pink sheet celebrities right now shilling shit coins. All right, you've got your D-listers, you've got your C-listers. We haven't had any like real legends start to shill shit coins or NFTs yet. So this to me is like the early D-listers that don't have much to lose, just kind of coming in. They're like, whatever, I'll make like 500K real quick and I'll fuck over everybody, but it doesn't matter because I'm fucking finished anyways. You know, that's who's coming in right now. When you have somebody come into crypto to start shilling and they have a lot to lose, that's when the top is in. Okay. Tom Brady comes in and he starts doing TikToks with Sam. That's a man with a lot to lose, right? That's when the top is in. So if you get like, I mean, literally, like if you got Taylor Swift dropping an NFT collection, sell everything. She has a lot to lose. You know what I mean? You need to identify somebody with a lot to lose that comes in later in the cycle. Full stack Jeet everything. One fell swoop.
But here's the thing: like the celeb that will top the market, they're not going to make their own shitcoin. They're going to come in and they're going to promote Bitcoin, just like last cycle. That's how Tom Brady lost all of his wealth. He promoted Bitcoin, bought Bitcoin, and sold it at a loss, and lost everything, including his wife.
But he promoted FTX, no? Like that was his loss.
Yeah, FTX too. Yeah, that was kind of the other thing. Like you lost your whole family because you wanted to jump on board and be famous because you
I mean, I don't think that's why they got divorced, but
bro,
she was like, "You're such a shitty investor. I'm divorcing you."
That's a real thing, bro.
She started singing that Crypto Boy TikTok song or whatever.
Look, you lose all your money, it's not going to be happy life anymore. Okay, and the man lost all of his money. So
no, man.
Tom
Brady is loaded.
Tom Brady's still pretty loaded.
Tom Brady is loaded.
Bro.
Tom Brady lost all of his money, bro. No, Tom Brady did not.
He lost a significant amount.
He did lose a lot of money
to FTX.
Sure, but dude, he's printing money on his like vegan supplements or whatever.
Yeah, he has his residuals, right?
Oh,
he has his residuals. I'm not saying like he's under a bridge. I'm just saying like he lost a significant portion of his money in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, he's probably still got like $500 million. Bro.
Oh, easily. He
It's
played
Tom
football
Brady.
for like 25 years, dude. Like,
yeah.
Well,
I think what hurt more was his reputation.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. The point being is we're not near a top yet. Like people got to understand what a topping signal is. Belief. We haven't gotten to the belief stage. This is still grifting stage.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where we kind of began this discussion, haven't we? That we did not get yet to the belief stage, that most people are still waffling about something. And until they stop and they believe that this tech is truly going to revolutionize the world, like last cycle, right? Everything was going to get adopted. Then, and I mean, at some point, right? Like we will see implementations in a real world, but it's not about that. It's about the sentiment that people have when it comes to investing. So.
Yeah, not to mention too, like just so the audience knows, I'm not saying Tom Brady is freaking broke. All right, I just said that he doesn't live under a bridge.
If
I'm just
Tom
saying
were watching this show right now, he'd be very upset.
Even Tommy knows this. He lost a lot on FTX, a metric S ton.
Okay,
like,
we could look it up though. Realistically, we could look it up and see how much he's worth, and It's
Yeah.
probably.
No,
Get it,
he's
get-
he's still worth a lot. I'm just saying
I'm
he
doing
lost
it.
a large chunk of his value in FTX.
Yeah, he's still doing just fine though. Whatever it was, you know.
It says he lost 30 mil.
That's a lot,
So he
bro.
lost
What
like
do you
one
mean?
season of football, maybe.
And now we're gonna do how much is Tom Brady's net?
No,
worth?
but that's so skewed, bro. Like how much
No,
cash
it's
flow does he have
not.
available? Like
200
credit doesn't fucking
250.
count. Come on.
250. Oh, somebody says 300. He lost probably 10% of his net worth. That's probably what happened.
I mean, that's
50
not
mil,
fun, but he's
250 is more than
fine.
that.
That's not fun to just have it just like that,
Like
right?
literally to zero.
Yeah, but like, have you guys ever lost 10% of your net worth? Because I have.
Yes.
I have
Yeah.
to.
Every
I
day.
lose 10% of my net worth.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day, Pepe is down 10%.
Yes. Unrealized, of course. Unrealized, but yes.
Bro,
of
you
course,
should
Jack.
see the volatility in my portfolio these days with my Andy holdings. You wouldn't fucking believe it. You wouldn't believe it, man.
Look at
It's
that. Mr.
crazy.
Smith says lost 20%, 200 USD. Anyways, let's move back to the charts. What do we think? What are we thinking here?
Well,
we need to discuss Pepe. Okay, we need to discuss Pepe because
yeah,
I was talking about this on the call, and I was saying, well, this is nice, but I wasn't talking about that. But I was saying
Fibonacci.
anything other than this set of fibs is cope. Okay, it's cope.
I kind of agree with that. I
Yeah,
kind of agree with that.
just because I don't think I've never drawn fibs with deviations. I'd never. It's swing high, swing low, boom. Like that's, and I like this as nailing the first top. So I'm thinking the 414 is actually important. So that's why I've got these drawn out. Set some alerts. So I think this is probably your real set. And I was saying if I was trading this in a vacuum, I mean, I would maybe expect like this, right? If I didn't think Bitcoin was going to go up from here, right? I would probably expect that. But yeah,
I actually really like that set of fibs. I hate your candle colors. I always tell you that, but your fibs are really nice here.
Thank you.
Well, no, sorry, Tucker.
What?
Maybe you can set the fibs on dotted lines.
No, you want the
might be better.
lines. You like the
Yeah, and
dotted?
less bold, maybe even less.
Less bold than that.
No, he's got that dark background, so it just blends right in, man.
Sorry. Well, this one fib I can make it like yellow or something. There you go. How about that? How we looking?
Can you make it like the thinnest? Yeah.
That one?
Maybe. Zoom it out. I mean,
What's the problem here, Jackus? What's the problem?
it's kind of alright. Maybe use the
He's making thick.
Oh no. Dashed.
Dashed. Yeah, the dashed.
Maybe for the black background, the dashed looks good.
I like the dashed, actually. Yeah. I like this set of fibs, though. You know what I mean? Top, bottom, top.
I mean, guys, we gotta. And by the way, study Tucker's haircut. He seems so spot on for today.
He's fresh, man. He's looking really fresh today.
Wow,
Yeah, he looks fresh.
Wow, I got a haircut yesterday. You didn't even notice.
Wow.
Study haircut. Let's go around the horn here.
Study haircut.
Let's go to Tucker first. Look at that haircut. That looks nice. Sharp. Look at that watch too. Dang.
Beauty.
Let's go to Tommy. Handsome, man. Study BB haircuts.
Wow.
Tommy get a fresh haircut for the final game of Champions League. That's
You're right about that.
But I wanted to praise here Tucker, because he was calling the 1.618 live when everyone was in full euphoria. Well, kind of over exaggerating with the euphoria, but people were bullish, right? And he was saying, "Hey, this is kind of a, this could cause a reaction, and look at that." So good job, man.
Thank you. Yeah, it was not a popular opinion at the time, but
No.
we did get smacked. We did get smacked down. Now, I don't think we necessarily have to come back all the way down here, but I mean, because that was a pretty gnarly, like, what are we down? We were down 23% from the top. Like, that's no
Doesn't
joke.
look like it, right? Like,
No,
doesn't
it
look
doesn't
like
at all. Like, this was 23% too. So maybe that was the bottom. But yeah, I wouldn't expect something like that quite yet, right? Like, I think we get that
Yeah.
like up. Like, I think you get that, and then you get that. Boom,
But
something
like
that.
that 23% on Pepe would be like, I don't know, like 2% on Bitcoin.
Yeah. Now, I wonder if there's any alpha in non-log fibs. I wonder if there's any alpha. Have you played with this yet, Max?
Brother, have I played with it? Of course.
In non-log, that's surprising to me.
I know.
All right. Let's get the Pico Schmico bottom. We got the top. All right. Boom. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Levels being respected.
Let me show you something, Tucker, on this fibs.
What?
I was just going to show you. Well, you can finish this. That's fine. I was just going to show you something. You were basically just looking at it.
Okay, 414. I kind of like that.
Dude, Evan Casey, 70K today would not surprise.
What?
Study of
Today?
Evan Casey. Study
Today?
Evan Casey ducking our invitation to
I
come on
agree
the
with
show.
Evan Casey. Get on the show. I'm going to send
Might
him
be
another.
tomorrow, but I agree with Evan Casey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Evan Casey, answer this question for me in the comments. Where's Ethereum going if Bitcoin goes to 70K?
I sent him the link.
He said, "No, I'm coming, bro." All right. It's Evan Casey
Today?
time.
I
He
just
said, "I'm
sent it to
coming."
him, bro.
Look at the comments.
Let's go.
Tucker, I'm going to Tommy the chart.
Yeah. Show me whatever you're going
So
to.
this was just what you were just looking at this. So we got
It's the
Pepe on the
right.
left, Doge on the right. What's interesting about your 414 fibs is that if you look at Doge last cycle on the first peak, big rejection there, and then like kind of deviation bull trap at the 1.618. Global topped out at the 2.414, and then again same maneuver where it like tops and then puts in your bull trap. And we kind of just did that low key right here for Pepe. So I would think it's maybe possible that we do something kind of like this. You could maybe assume this is, let's throw this over here, have some fun. I mean, imagine this right here, something like this.
Yeah, that would be a gnarly pullback right there.
Evan Casey,
I like
I
the
get so
retest.
nervous.
Like, imagine this is it right here.
Oh, man.
And by the way, this move right here, that's like 800% from here. So
So
that's a
Doge
fatty.
did top at the 2618. Okay, but it had a nasty little rejection at the 2414. Yeah, that's why I've got that. We got alert set for that, boys. But yeah, I mean, it would make kind of the most sense. I don't know if you get the 1414 retest, but I would think like 0115 0.011 somewhere in there.
Dude, we need to talk about this idea that Pepe. Is it possible that Pepe doesn't actually delete another zero and like it runs up hard and that next zero is like the elusive one that just doesn't get deleted? You know what I mean?
It's
I
possible.
mean, if it topped it before,
Because we're gonna be sitting like right here, bro, and it's gonna be like 0.00095.
yeah, I know.
And like everyone might want that last zero to get deleted, and then it just gets front ran. It's like everyone wanted Doge to $1, which was 100 billion market cap or whatever, got front ran by 25%. I mean, honestly, man, you might need to consider front running like right here by like 15%, that 2.618. I don't know.
Yeah.
I agree. I've been saying in our Discord call that until I see new flows start to enter crypto, that my expectation is that outside of Dogecoin this cycle, I think the largest meme coin to come onto the scene is going to be less than what Doge hit in the last cycle, which was like 80 to 90 billion. So somewhere within that vicinity. And obviously there's a lot more dispersion, and I'm gonna have to say it, and Brett currently present in meme coin markets. So yeah, I think it's better to look for like a sector target for what you think meme coins can hit, and then when you think that we're probably trading pretty close to that, then maybe start looking for exits on things like Pepe and Whiff as individuals, because who knows what most people are going to bid in peak froth. My money's still on Pepe being the largest meme coin of this current cycle, excluding Doge, right? But that level of dispersion could cause it to top out at maybe like 30 million, maybe it's like 60 or 70. So who knows?
But Tommy, what do you think about, like, Doge was really impressive, right? What do you think about SHIB last cycle? Right, SHIB didn't have the notoriety or popularity of Doge. It didn't have Elon backing it. I know there was a connection between the two of them, but SHIB still went to like 60 billion or something like that.
SHIB,
why would you think the memes can't do that again?
SHIB had the people don't like to say this, but SHIB was definitely like an Ethereum Foundation token. I want to say some of the earliest buyers were people connected with Ethereum Foundation wallets. So there are a lot of connections there, which you could also argue is pretty bullish for Pepe, because I think you could probably argue the exact same thing with Pepe. So
the insider,
the insider coin, like they'll pump it.
That's the thing, man. People like to get fussy about like insiders, it's like, man, you want people that their objectives are more or less aligned. Why does somebody buy a meme coin ultimately? Like, there's a lot of different reasons, but predominantly it's because you think it's going to outperform its L1. You want it to pump. So if you have people that are working diligently to make that dream come to fruition, who cares who does it, right? It engineers liquidity,
exactly.
Drives price.
If you know that somebody big and powerful is behind a coin, like most people will rush to fade it. I think a good example of this is like anything that DWF says that they're openly market making. After TRB last year, people just assume that it's going to be an absolute scam. But what they forget is that TRB went up more than anything else in the second half of 2023. Literally anything else other than like on-chain shitters. And so there's a beforehand, obviously, before, what you expect to play out, eventually does happen.
Well,
TRB was wild, man. Do you remember that?
That was egregious, man.
Someone needs to go to jail for that. That was not okay.
Yeah.
It'll probably be on Andre, the DWF guy, but
I love how Wabi always says like, "Oh man, so many of these guys are going to jail at the end of this cycle."
Dude, Wabi tweeted out, he's like, "Everyone's going to jail at the end."
Bro, he tweets it out like once a week. It's hilarious.
I know.
I just picture him sitting in his room, being like he'll like look at a tweet and be like, "That person's going to jail," and then he just tweets it.
He's like, "I should tweet that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's the plan, guys. It's going to be a shitty summer for Pepe, and then literally August and September is going to be blow off top.
Can't happen. No.
Would you
We've got to
survive?
be front running that, brother. We've got to be.
All right. Let me shrink this up then. Hang on.
Seasonality does not conform to that.
All right. Let me just shrink this
We
up.
need to top in August.
All right. Best I can do is July.
Fine with me. That's fine with
July
me.
19th. That's your top.
The top?
Bro, that's the top.
All right.
Where do you want the
Put
top?
it in mid-August. Put the top in mid-August. That'll align with my bias.
All right. How about August 10th?
That's good.
Can I do August 10th?
Yes.
All right.
All right, do August 10th.
There you go.
There. That's your fractal right there.
There, you guys saw it here live on Market Check. Tucker
And then
called
it's
the top August
over. And then we come back and we retest the 1618 before we go up again. That's going to be brutal.
That's going to be really brutal because you want to know how
Yeah.
big of a percentage pullback that is.
Yeah, that's
Oof.
yeah. No, that could happen. Maybe not that bad, but it's going to be bad. Yeah.
Well, actually, this is interesting. Let's now go forward and see where Doge went. Oh my.
What did Doge pull back?
This Doge bottomed right there at the
Oh, what do
1.6.
you know? Was that an 85% pullback though?
Yeah, man. I
Check
mean, I
that
don't
on
see
Doge.
why
Check.
that wouldn't happen again.
Well, that was a bear market. Fuck, that was like the top, wasn't it? Yeah.
I mean,
92.
I mean,
My
are you
God.
saying this time is different, bro?
No, but yes, actually, compared to last cycle, I am.
The this time is different, or
I
Can
mean, we've been saying this time is different for a while. I think we're gonna get 2013.
Can you check the previous cycle on Doge with the same fibs, maybe?
I'd be happy
Interesting.
to. I'd be happy to. Here you go. The good news is you're going to get like 60 billion. The bad news is you're also going to get 6 billion again. So it's okay. It's okay. All right. You want the previous cycle, Chef?
Yes, sir.
Right.
You might well have to do Doge USD, the crypto index. Not sure.
I think that's what this is.
Yeah, maybe.
Tommy's out here trading the bond market, bro.
Did you see what I bought though?
Yes, that was what you bought.
Bro, these longs are crazy.
Tommy's out here trading the bond market.
Look at this cycle.
Trading
how
bonds
it
like a
peaked
shit
at-
coin though, Tucker.
Hang on. I know. Wait a second. Type in, go to Yes, Max is doing something. Look at this. Under the crypto section, there's a TLT on Pith.
Oh god.
What?
Wow, it's actually pretty good. Look at that, man. That's pretty wild.
TLT's about to rip.
89.7. Wait. Yeah. Pith. Pith has got it, man. Nice. Tommy, you should do your bond market trading on Pith.
Those
I mean-
highs at 110, man, they're toast. They're absolutely
These
toast.
guys.
Yeah. If those were short stops, man, they probably are in this context.
They definitely
But
are.
if I were trading this like crypto, man, those stops are toast.
You can trade the same way gold if you go on Fox Gold.
Oh, Pax Gold.
Yeah,
Is it
PAX G. It's PAX
yeah,
G.
Pax G, yeah.
The reason I punted some TLT stuff is because they're for the upside that I think is in the market. It's cheaper than a lot of these other small caps with really high IV.
Bro, why aren't we trading Pax Gold on Bybit, man? Look at this.
It's on Binance too.
God. Is it on the Binance chart too?
Just type PAX G USD. Yeah.
Gee, wow.
I have no idea what that wick was, but
3,300 basically.
I suppose some thought or something, but apart from that, it's correlated directly to gold price too.
Guys, this has to be discussed though, real quick. Just look at this.
Yeah, it looks kind of nice.
Look at the curl on the 3-day, man. My God. This has been brutal, but I mean, that looks nice. I like that.
It's clean accumulation.
Accumulat.
Come on and punt with us, Jackus.
I bought a
Accumulate
little
or
bit. I bought a little bit, Chef. I'm down on it because I bought the range high, but it's fine. So
Max bought the Pico top, but it's cool. 'cause
Tommy
it's still
dumped on me.
back.
Tommy told me to buy it. He dumped on
Absolutely
me.
not.
Oh, yeah, Tommy was like, "Hey Max, you should buy right, right here."
And I bought that.
I
way.
told Max to buy at like 3.7, and then it pumped 20% in like 20 minutes, and then
Okay,
Max
all
bought, and
That's
then Max
fair.
bought.
Okay, so maybe I bought a local top.
Max. I
Yes.
don't know why, but I have a feeling that every time one of the team guys tell you to buy something, it's the local top.
You know what? Someone's got to be man enough to buy the local top. All right, you guys don't have the courage to do that. You should be.
I remember how.
And guess who didn't? Guess who didn't jeet their bag after buying the local top? Me.
Yeah, because you had a nice little. You endured a little pullback, didn't you? Yeah, you endured a little 25% pullback, huh?
Me?
Yeah,
Complex
Yeah.
pullback.
Brother, I bought the Pico top of that.
complex pullback.
I bought the Pico top of that, and I didn't sell anything.
I mean, dude,
You understand the mental fortitude it would take for me to capitulate a bag that I know is about to 10x? Do you understand?
Yeah, it really is gonna
That's
10x,
real.
honestly. Like I think it
How
is.
could I look my son in the eyes and tell him that daddy capitulated because he bought a local range high? Grow
A
up.
local
Man. Really grow up. Grow up.
I remember how like one day you bought something. I'm not sure what it was, but you were like, "Bruh, I just bought this coin that Bobby showed to me, and now it's down like 30%."
Dude, that's once a week, man. That's once a week. Wobby.
All right, listen. I'm gonna Tommy the chart because you need to see this, okay?
All right, what you got? What you got?
You need to study. You need to study this chart. Are you guys studying it?
What do I see? ETH and ETH. Okay.
Have you
He
studied?
said, "Study East."
Study ETH versus ETH.
Study ETH season.
What is that? Is that an order block or something? What do we got?
Brother,
here?
what is that? That's a shift of market structure.
Well,
Study
sure.
green books. Study green books.
I was
It's a buff.
wondering if you zoomed in, if it was a little FVG or something like
Here,
that.
let me help you out. Let me help you out right now. I'm gonna
Yeah,
help
go
you
ahead
out.
and just paste that
I'm gonna
on.
just help you out right now. All right.
Max,
That's a $28,000 Ethereum, brother. I'm gonna help
my
you.
brain is so off. You just have to explain.
Ethereum.
No, but that's smart, bro. You turned your brain off. Like
Yeah,
you need to do that. That's why you're gonna make it this cycle because your brain is off.
off.
Like, there's no power going. Like the circuit breaker, it's entirely powered off, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at that thing. Wow. What does that go to? Is
That's
Raul
28,000.
going to get 20K?
I mean, that's 28,000.
Jeez.
I mean, could we 5x the previous cycle all-time high? That's all we're talking about.
I mean, yeah, we definitely could. We definitely could.
All right, let me help out.
There.
Let's do this. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna draw some fibs on here, all right? Oh my. Oh my.
No deviation, Max. Bring it all the way down.
Nah, this is your range low. COVID.
What does it look like? What does it look
I'm
like?
not counting COVID, bro.
Where's the 414? I bet you that was the
Wait,
just
you must have.
top.
Wait. I think you have.
All
I I have it differently. Wait a second.
He's in log, Jackus. He's in log.
This is your
Oh.
bottom.
Yeah.
Study logarithmic mode.
No, wait. You have logarithmic Fibonacci's, right?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Listen. This is where you are right now. This is it. This is where you're going. End of discussion.
What's the price target?
Wait, is that real? Hang on. There's some news.
What?
Who sent that? Bloomberg.
Say it out loud. What is it?
It said Elon Musk will be advising Trump on crypto.
What?
Is that real?
Send
I
Doge.
think so.
You might need to confirm if that's real.
I'm confirming right now. This. Musk counsels Trump on crypto and sign of billionaire's influence. Yeah, no, that's real. Yeah. He's just gonna buy Doge, bro.
Listen, retail is not here, but billionaires are.
Yeah. That's right, Jackus.
Huh.
Jeez.
Did
And
that
you're
just
bearishing
drop?
on?
The best part is that these billionaires are getting counseled. These are the people that have all the money, but they don't know how to do anything, right? They have to get counseled. They have to get told how to do it. They have to get told like how to understand it. Like these are the people that hold all the money, but just absolutely clueless to different financial sectors in the economy. Think about that.
Bro, we're going so much higher. Like, I'm just not even going to entertain any FUD right now.
Just think about that, man.
I'm just not going to. I'm like too exhausted to even explain it again. That like it's about to just be melt up season.
They're gonna learn. They'll learn. Let them learn the hard way.
I'm just tired, Will. Like I just want
Max. This is how I've been feeling, man. That's why I come on these shows lately, and I'm just like, man, like people are just really that dumb.
That's why I come on the show and I just immediately start attacking people. That's why I do what I do. I wake up every day, attack the audience.
I look at Max and I feel like he is from that meme. Do it, just do it.
Yeah. The Shia LaBeouf one.
Yeah.
I have to
make your dreams come true.
Max, I have to do what must be done, you know? And you can't do it obviously because you're the showrunner. So somebody has to be the muscle. So I come in and I take that role.
You're our enforcer, Will.
I embrace it, right?
He's the father figure. He said he's not going to be, but he actually is.
Yeah, he is.
Is it easy to tell your kids to brush their teeth and take a shower every day? No. Is it easy to tell the audience every single day to stop being little Jeets and just buy Bitcoin, buy crypto, be happy, understand you're going a lot higher? No. But guess what?
Will, I'm gonna just say this. Like this is literally gonna be the key to making money over the next 4 months. I'm gonna tell it to you right now. Like this is the secret. Everybody always asks me, like, what is the secret to making money over the next 4 months? Don't be a little bitch. That's literally all you have to do is just not be a little bitch about it and just hold your shit and just let the market rip and stop overcomplicating things. That's literally all you have to do.
Dude, somebody shoved 100 bands into Fofar in one transaction last night.
Ooh,
how much are they down already?
They are down a little bit. They are down about.
I think a lot of people don't understand how on-chain trading works.
Dude.
They don't have a
because
clue.
I've seen some people literally just like they'll sell their entire position and like cost themselves $20,000 in slippage when if they just sold it in little clips, That's free money. Like, I don't think they
Dude.
understand it.
Who was the guy, the blue Pepe on base? He shoved 250K in one transaction, and he is now down 70%.
I don't get. I think people just do not understand how to execute on chain at all.
I mean,
I
mean,
think
I'm okay
no,
with it.
Max, I'll correct you. I think people just do not understand.
Yeah,
Not me.
they wouldn't get it.
I think people are just, you know, they haven't quite got all their brain cells while they were developing through life. So they don't think, they act. Like,
All right, listen.
once-
This dude, he's asked me about 12 times to drop some Caspa gems. This is literally all you need to see right here, brother. This is it. This is all you need to see. I'm gonna leave this up here just for you to tattoo this into your brain real quick, okay? This is all you need to see for Caspa. This is $2 right up here. All right, this is $2. That's where Caspa is gonna go, right there, right up top. And guess where Coinbase is gonna list it? Coinbase is gonna list Caspa right here. All right.
When is Binance gonna list it?
That I don't know, but Coinbase is going to list it right here, and then it's going to be an exit liquidity event, and then you sell it $2 after it gets listed on Coinbase. That's how you do it, or you take some profit.
Who is more important, Coinbase or Binance?
Coinbase.
I think Coinbase because of what it represents, but Binance is bigger. But you get listed on Coinbase, and like that's your flagship U.S. exchange. You know,
You need that American stamp of approval. That's what
you need. Burger Town approval, Jackus. You wouldn't understand it.
The European mind.
That's Binance controls basically USDT markets and has the most Bitcoin.
Tucker, are you going to buy this throwback or no?
Yeah, what's my level again? 12.5?
Bro, you kind of already got it. We got
No,
13.3. I don't think you're going to get your throwback, bro. I think you're done.
I don't know. Hang on. Let me see.
But
I
Binance
feel like you're literally, I've been begging you to buy this.
Yeah.
I feel like you're about to miss this, bro.
Dude, I need the base wallet to triple, and then I'll just put half of it in Caspa. Why would
Brother, you need to
It'll
stop
outperform
spending
Caspa. What do you? I mean, a 6x? Yeah, I can. Yeah, we can.
But bro, you could throw 250K at it right here, not even really move the chart, and just sit on your hands for 5 months.
Would that actually not move the chart?
I mean, you would maybe move it 0.5%, maybe.
You'd 100% move that chart.
No,
and you're
you
going to get
wouldn't.
liquidated.
It wouldn't move it, Tucker, because he's going to sell into you.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Tucker, I need to get out, bro. I'm gonna pull a Tommy on you. I'm gonna shill you
God.
Caspa and then sell into you.
When have I done that?
You key-catted me, bro. You made me buy the low
Catted you. Oh my god.
I've been progressively buying more of that damn keyboard cat while it's done
Where's
absolutely
Caspa?
nothing for weeks.
Sure
I
you
will be
have.
rewarded for my blind faith in an internet.
Sure, Tommy. Sure.
Guys, I'll give you the alpha. Max, you said you guys stop being little bitches.
That's what I said. That's the best advice I can give. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a simple advice too. Until Doge is at least above 40 cents this cycle ain't over.
Let's go. Let's
Doge's
fucking
going
go.
to $1, brother.
Yes, I said at least at minimum.
Tommy,
right?
you told me Doge was going to quote a couple bucks.
Is that a quote? Is that a direct quote?
That is a direct quote.
That
Yeah.
that was a few months ago, and it hasn't caught a bid with the broader meme coin market. So I've kind of recalibrated my opinion.
It might have even been a few bucks.
Tommy,
I
look
did
at
say that. I did say that.
That's
I am welcome to change my mind on large caps. I will say that.
That's because he needed you to remain in the play while he was selling. And then he was going to tell you, now it's
Dude,
time
if
to
I
sell.
could move the Doge chart, if I could move the Doge chart, that'd be pretty sick. But No, I
Listen.
did say I thought Doge could go to a couple dollars a few months ago. I'm not
You don't want to get caught being a golden pocket boy. Okay. You never want to be caught getting caught up in the golden pocket propaganda. Okay. Here's what Doge is going to do. All right. It's going to do this. Oh, golden pocket. Oh, we flip it. We
Yeah,
flip it.
that's how you
And then I'll see you up
understand it.
here at $4.
I'm not sure Doge hits new cycle highs this cycle.
$4 max.
Brother,
I'm not sure Doge hits new all-time highs this cycle.
$4.
what are you
Can
waffling
imagine?
about? That's not true. You know Doge is going to $1, Jackus.
I know. I'm just not sure if it's this cycle.
I mean, are you expecting this then? I mean, I would assume you're expecting a rejection here if you don't think a new cycle highs, right?
I think Pepe and other meme coins will steal the show, because who is going to bid Doge if they can bid the higher beta?
There you go.
Are you expecting this, Jackus? Is that real?
I'm not sure like how the dump is going to look like, but I could see something like where it goes to like, I don't know, let's say it's just randomly 50 cents, right? Or maybe it goes even to like 65, 70, who knows, right? But I think it could like stop there, then do and then drop for the next cycle. It doesn't hit new lows in the next cycle, but it stays in this range for like, the next 2 years, maybe. And then in the next cycle, it goes above $1. If that makes sense.
It does make sense. I just hope you're wrong.
I think
I mean,
whatever pump Doge puts on, you're going to see like almost all of it occur within probably a 2-month window. So wherever it tops out after like 2 months, when it starts parabolically sending, like that's the top for me.
Yeah. I mean, you actually kind of want to see Doge going up, but not going up as much, because again, Pepe should steal its market share.
Imagine this. Imagine we do this and we just sweep the
Max.
previous high and we go to 95 cents and that's the top. Never do $1.
Max, or anyone, I have a question. Who is going to bid Doge this cycle if we have Pepe and Dog with Head and Flocky and Bonk and Boom and you name it, right? Like last cycle, we had Doge, and then we had few that launched after it or during it, but we had Doge. But this cycle, who is going to bid Doge if you have so many more memeable memes?
I don't know if it gets more memeable.
Doge to $1 can still be in, like, I think Doge to $1 can manifest. And I say that just because, I mean, other than SHIB, no other meme coin is on Robinhood right now. And unless that changes, then I'm still going to bet on Doge to probably receive those flows from Robinhood specifically.
But what if Robinhood lists Pepe?
If that happens, then Pepe is going. I mean, Pepe's probably going to hit Doge's all-time high market cap from last cycle, in my opinion.
Yeah. Guys, I got to drop off. I got something. You guys wrap us up, all right?
We got you. All right, Tucker. We're gonna have to see the candles.
Oh, we're almost back to my entry. Look, Tommy.
You weren't supposed to see that. This thing is literally, you got till June 12th. It's gonna triple and like that. Just thinking about full porting it.
Cat.
That low key looks like the MOG chart,
bro.
That's what I see in my head.
Yeah, where's the
like MOG before it ripped? You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's do that real quick.
It's not perfect, but kind of close. Momga.
I knew somebody was gonna say something about it. Didn't keep your mouth shut about it. All right, yeah. Well,
like a little bit.
A little bit.
Like a
Mog's chart really did look so ridiculous at those lows, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of nice, right?
Hey,
there.
Mog cooked though. Mog
did cook. Mog did cook. I mean, this was, yeah.
That was premier.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what Mog does every time. Mog gets you really scared. Remember when it was at its low lows in December? Everybody's like, "Oh, it's not going to go higher because it's forming lower highs," and then it just ripped off it.
I need a token address for Keycat. I'm gonna sweep the floor.
Do it, Jack. It's on base. It's on base, brother.
I'll drop you the contract.
No, I'll drop it to him. I got him.
Oh, I got it.
I got it.
Jack is
How
better
did
plays
you
that
do
won't rug
that?
you.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Give them to me, Will. I know you sent me you sent me two yesterday.
You want me to send you more? I'll send you more.
Send more. More.
All right.
Oh, Jackus, that was the wrong one. Here it is.
I sent the right one. What do you
Wait,
mean
oh.
the wrong one?
Jesus, guys, you cannot even agree on the token address. Oh my
I'm
god.
trying to
One
think about-
one of
They don't even
you
know the
is
address.
trying to rug me on their
No,
own
put
meme
that in
coin.
back screen and tell me
What you just sent or what I just said?
what I just said.
Oh god.
He's like, no, this is the right one. It's his actual wallet.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Use the one I sent you, Jackus.
All right.
Use the one Tommy sent you. I sent him the deep cardio address.
No. Oh my god.
That's funny. What do you guys want to look at?
Let's see.
I mean, dude, Bitcoin's got to go from here, man. I can't. I wouldn't be able to endure. This.
I could see us retest the lows from this morning.
I can
but
endure it. As long as you're not breaking the mid range, you're good. Go right back to 65. I'm okay with it.
No more 65. We need to just go, man. I mean, we could do this, but I'm unwilling for this scenario. That can't happen. Absolutely cannot happen.
I mean, I feel like if we're going to get 63 or 64K, the way it's going to play out is it's going to be like, we're going to keep chopping up here on Bitcoin, and then you're going to get a whoosh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It would be like,
die. And then that's like, I mean, that's a shove spot. If we had
just do this, and then it's won't. Yeah. Yeah.
God, what a range on Bitcoin, man. What a range.
Literally horrendous, dude. Horrendous.
This is called creating energy. Like it's creating that energy before the big breakout. It's like when you create a base for a water. I'm not sure how it's called, and then the base falls and all the water spills out. That's going to be BTC here.
Do you remember those rockets that you would like launch with water and whatnot when we were kids?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Nobody remembers
that you would launch with water.
Yeah, you would like I don't even remember what they were called, but I used to have so much fun doing it with my dad when I was a kid. Yeah, that's more ETH than Bitcoin, but crypto in general, I think, gives me those rocket vibes. It's just kind of like building up value continuously right at this breakout point, this inflection point. It just hasn't gone yet. So I think the market's probably waiting for a few things. Like Evan Casey just said it in the comment section. Like the dollar looks ready to me, it still looks ready to absolutely nuke. I do not see why people are so like why you would be bullish on the dollar, man. Because can you go to the dollar actually, Tucker? Because I feel like it continues to look worse, and we're getting a bearish. Yeah, I mean that looks terrible, man. We're getting a bearish retest right now. The second bearish retest of like 105 from the underside, and we're rejecting again. So I mean this looks like it's going to roll hard. Whether it rolls back to range lows or much lower than that, you know, we can talk about that. But from here, it does look like it's going to roll over.
Yeah, I like the stuff at the golden pocket. That was nice. Let me draw another one and do this. Stuffed. I like that. Probably
I
lower,
maintain
man.
104 goes. Once 104 goes, it is going to waterfall.
Yeah.
Yeah. That has been my stance for quite a while now. If this level falls, it's legit over for the dollar and the yields.
Yeah. Because it would literally just. Yeah, it would probably hit all three of those, huh? Just nuke it. Yep.
Equities are having a pretty good day today, from what I gather.
Yeah, they like the price feed was being weird earlier.
I definitely am up 1%.
Hey, can we get a list of all the people that said they were shorting Nvidia?
God,
I
dude.
know
We were talking about Nvidia on the call this morning. Like, I hadn't been paying attention to Nvidia into earnings because options are always so expensive from IV that I just don't have any interest in playing them. But like, I looked at the structure before the gap up, and I literally have no idea what people were shorting for. Like, what they had I mean, I guess stop above the high, but stops above the high are absolutely worthless ahead of earnings when you can't trade after hours. And a slow grinding structure back to the highs, like literally, what are you? I mean, look at that. A slow grind back to the highs with no excess. What were you shorting exactly? Like, what was your? It's overvaluation. Well, great. They just sliced the price of Nvidia by like
10.
by 10. So. I have no idea what people were thinking when they shorted Nvidia into earnings, other than hedging, I guess. Which, you know, I guess
not even hedging makes sense. No, don't try and make it sound logical, Tommy.
No,
Stop.
because most people weren't hedging; they were just trying to take a directional short, and they got blown the hell out. Because again, why are you shorting that structure ever?
It's true that hedge funds or funds are trying to short Nvidia constantly. Like, they are looking for the top. And I've seen people comparing it to Tesla at the top.
It'll be a generational play, but guess what? It's not there yet. The economy is getting ready to go into rate cuts. You are freaking high if you are sitting here shorting something with that much strength into rate cuts that are coming. I know people are expecting some kind of market reaction to rate cuts in a negative direction. It's going to be a knee-jerk reaction that's going to ultimately end up in all assets going a lot higher. Like, again, we've talked about boot on the neck, right? You literally applied 100% pressure. You're relieving 30. You're relieving 30. You're relieving 30. Every time you relieve a rate cut, you're relieving pressure on the economy. The economy is going to slowly, gradually move back up and then explode to the upside once that release is pushed so far and you're able to actually fully breathe. Like,
I mean,
everything's
this
going
looks
way the
kind of
fuck higher.
bad, though. This looks kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie.
What looks rough? 5,200 freaking SPY,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm just saying.
That bad.
It doesn't look terrible, but like, you know,
It
Bro,
looks
do you
like a bull
remember when we were
market.
trying to break out a 4?
I don't love it. I mean, you know, there we go, right? We can bounce from there, but
Yeah, I mean, it looks just like a pretty low volatility, choppy uptrend to me. And the one thing I will say, because we were talking about this on the morning call with our subscribers, is, you know, I look at the large caps across the board on especially the NASDAQ, like unless Nvidia is topping, what is the reason for bearish market structure? To me, it's just a slow grind higher when you have Apple looking so bullish. You have Nvidia that's been chatting. You have Tesla looking like it might put in a Chad candle here pretty soon. So the NASDAQ specifically, I think it still looks very constructive. But I mean, maybe you get a little pullback up here. I don't think it's a double top until you would have to see some pretty significant structural breaks for me to get on board with the double top thesis.
Look,
No, but I think it's higher low time, bro. I think it's higher low times.
I'm gonna be I'm gonna be kind to John Doe because I think they're new. I've never seen their name before. Okay, so John Doe, what the?
He has been
F,
around. He has been
right?
around.
What the F does the world is about to print dollars mean? What does that mean? Like, explain to me, like I'm 5, what the world is about to print dollars means, because I'm completely confused. Look. Printing dollars does what to the dollar? It devalues the dollar, right? So if the world's about to print dollars, we'll go with your thesis, then assets are about to fly because people are looking for ways to hedge the dollar printing. That's why they're in assets. So euro dollar expanding. Okay, all right. We're on the same page. Euro dollar expanding. I don't know exactly what's going on in Europe. I will say that. I don't know what's going on in Europe. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I do. But in the US...
Will was legit looking for someone to attack, and then he was like, I'm on the same page as you. And he was like,
I was confused on where the conversation was going because I was like, dude, like, what are we talking about here? Because it almost looked like it was an argument towards the opposite when in actuality he was arguing for, which is good. He understands he was arguing for it, so that's fine. But
Will wanted that. He was chomping.
He wanted you to be on the wrong side of that.
If you were arguing against, I was just like, man, what is going on here? Euro dollar is not euro. Okay, that's interesting. But I will say this. I am on board with loosening policy, right? I am on board. With this. I'm on board with lower rates. I'm on board with printing dollar. I'm on board with all this shit. Why? Because I'm fully allocated. No, I wasn't attacking. This is why I said I'm gonna be nice, and that's why I asked the question. Because I wanted to make sure that we were on the same page. Because I was hoping that we weren't on, or not hoping that we weren't.
There it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nah, you're good, man. Though, like, yeah. I think
I love that evil laugh thrown in there too, man.
He knows exactly what he was doing.
Bro, we get people all the time that come in the comments and they'll literally just say the weirdest shit. But I just wanted to make sure because I was like, is he talking about what we're talking about, or is he talking about some shit that's in the opposite direction, but he's actually arguing for what I'm saying? And that's what I was getting confused about. Because you always get these people that come in that try and find that trickling of bearishness. Look, you're not bringing no trickling of nothing in here. Because there ain't no trickling of bearishness.
Yeah, if Will smells an inkling of bearishness, he will come for your head. That's really all that's going on here. So
he's the vibe.
Don't even teeter on bearishness. Okay? Don't even teeter. You are about to relieve rates, guys. Like, not even a trickle. All right? No dribbles, no trickles, no hints, no smells, nothing. It better be all bull. Freaking, we're about to relieve rates. Guess what? Borrowing's about to go through the roof. These banks are about to print. They're about to give everybody loans. Everybody's about to spend those loans on fucking shit coins, and everything's about to go up.
Actually agree with that to some degree. I know. Wise man once said this cycle will look like the 2017, 2018 Bitcoin cycle, except everybody's going to be leveraging and compounding multi-generational debt in order to make it. Which is basically what you just said, Will. So, Yeah, no, I can totally see something like that. You know what? You know what is trickling in right now? It's actually buyers for Bitcoin puppets. This is my daily shill. Slowly but surely, buyers are trickling back in, but we can start to wrap up here unless there are any more tickers that you guys want to take a look at real quick.
I actually wanted your guys' thoughts on Notecoin or Notcoin. Not sure how's that pronounced, but it's apparently some Telegram community driven token, and it's pumping heavy. Well, the market is not. So if you guys have any thoughts on that, if you know, maybe even the comment section can jump in, and occasionally you're gonna get attacked. I mean, that's normal, but yeah, if you guys no, it's Notecoin or not coin.
Not note.
It's like NOT and then coin.
Okay, because I'm looking at the chart right now. Yeah, it's NOT.
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
Who's market making it? That's the question.
Looks
I
like
can probably tell
Jupiter, looks like Sui, looks like Say.
Yeah, this looks like a DWF coin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it
Just
does actually.
no
They
lie.
they just destroy it and then they
Is
put the
predicted
pump.
funding. If the funding's like negative, okay, maybe not quite, but if I always love DWF coins, always have the exact same signature because it's like they just manipulate spot because they hold all of it to make funding extremely negative, and then they just start longing on perps. And whenever people try to start like arbing the difference in funding, they'll try to suck people in, and then they'll use them as fuel. It's pretty sophisticated market making, honestly, but more traditional market makers hate DWF, like Wintermute, but nobody likes Wintermute because they're boring, man. They're boring. If
all about
prices,
jump capital, brother. We need jump capital.
I don't like jump market making,
Bro,
dude. They're
they just
even
pump
worse
the
than Wintermute.
coins, bro.
They don't really though. They
Yes,
pumped
they
Luna,
do.
kind of, and then they blew up everybody in it. And
Well,
then
that wasn't their
Jump
fault.
did the back alley deals with Doquan while everybody got destroyed, so that Jump could save a huge portion of their liquidity while screwing over everybody else. But they did pump INJ. They did pump INJ. But they also market make like LDO. I can always tell when Jump is market making a coin, man. I don't touch those.
So what do you think, Tommy? What do you think of the people that say that market makers are your friends and they are only here to provide liquidity to the market and they do not care about the price?
It's such a funny. I always say it's such a meme when people say like, because I don't think market makers are exclusively predatory, and I also don't think that market makers exclusively just because when most people think of market makers, they're like, oh damn, they came for my stop or whatever. But like market makers, the job description is supposed to capture the spread between the bid and the ask, right? So they're the ones providing you liquidity. If you're taking a market order, they're going to be collecting a more favorable fee for providing the liquidity because they're providing maker orders rather than taker orders. But in crypto especially, liquidity is inherently predatory, right? Like you're not going to be able to trade any reasonable levels of size in this market if you're not kind of preying on other people's liquidity. So to that, I would say like their job is supposed to be like capturing the difference between the bid and the ask, but it always plays out, in real life. They're not your friend, man. They want your liquidity and they'll gladly take it at like a level where they can quantify their risk. But no, market makers are not your friend.
Yeah, but
and
Tommy,
they're not just doing a job as simple as collecting the bid and the ask. They're a lot more active in crypto.
Yeah.
I agree with that. The one thing I would say to that, because I do think there is something to be said, but and this is the one thing that people always tend to forget. The market is a place, and exclude the market maker standpoint, but the market is a place that takes money from the impatient and gives to the patient.
Yep.
And if you always remember that, you'll do well in markets. If you don't remember that, that's how you lose. That's why people consistently in this market sell at losses, and they consistently continue to chase hype. They again, it's when you think of markets, think of them as, and I think this is something that's been said on X quite a bit, but an attention economy. If you're chasing what everybody else is chasing, you're part of the attention, right? If you're front running every move that's coming, then you're taking advantage of the attention. You always want to be on the side of taking advantage of the attention, but to do that, you have to be a patient buyer. You can never be an impatient buyer. So as long as
When
you
you
have belief in the play and you have the setup, you'll do well.
when you said, Will, that the market is, it goes from impatient to the patient. Another way to put it is that the market is divided into get rich quick market participants who donate money to the get rich
Donate.
steadily.
There you go. I mean,
And-
look at all the celeb coins, Jackus. You
yeah,
basically just donated your portfolio to these celebrities because
yeah,
you're fanboying and fangirling them. That's how this works.
It
yeah,
really is like a game that preys on the impatient, though, right? Like you chase hype, you FOMO into a high, and just like the size of ranges in crypto can be so dramatic that you can be back at range low, and all of a sudden you have half your money, right? Like you have half or less than your money, and you're going to puke range lows after buying the highs because you couldn't take the drawdown. And somebody who is a bit more patient to wait for that entry, wait for, the lower prices, the discounts within the range, they're going to willingly buy it. And those people are probably the ones who are consistently doing well in this market. The people who buy it, right? Like the lows, not the people who buy at the highs. And then I also think, it's a game of patience for holding your bags too, because if you don't have to be perfect on entry, but if you don't have perfect entry, then you need to be able to have the patience to see your conviction through, right? Like I think about
yeah.
WIF. WIF was a perfect example in December and January because a lot of people thought, oh my God, my cat's eating something out of the sink. But a lot of people thought that coin was going to go to $1 billion, and they were right. But in the like $50 to $100 million range, it had, I want to say, like 3 or 4 fluctuations of over 50%. So if you didn't have the patience to see that conviction through, you probably got shaken out.
I was just imagining how Tommy's cat is eating from the from the sink, man. His unfinished lunch.
He's
She's
really
just-
such a personality, man.
He was like, oh, he's talking now. I know this is my chance to finish it. The sink. Nobody's watching the sink. Let that sink in, Tommy.
If
Let
we
that sink
If we
in.
had like chicken or something the night before, I can rest assured he's gonna try and reach into the sink and the garbage disposal to see if there's any left over. Man, he's a fiend.
Hey, real quick, Tucker, can you show them the Will special charts?
Which
We're
one?
looking at one right now.
There you go. Yeah, I like that one. That one. So,
You like this?
yeah, I like that. So these are what I like to get into. Except I like more drawdown though. I like not really drawdown, but more sideways
Minus
price action.
95% is perfect for Will.
That's beautiful. I love minus 95. Because I like to call them hated rallies or hated coins. Like you have all this animosity from the people who sold at losses because they bought the top, because they were too impatient to wait for that drawdown. And this is always the play. This is why higher lows and higher highs create structure. This is why sideways price action creates structure. This is why support and resistance creates structure. Because if you're looking for that support line and you're patient enough to wait for it, guess what? You've made it. If you weren't patient enough to wait for it, you'll probably buy a top, take so much drawdown it will actually piss you off that you'll sell at a loss. And that's the difference between me and a lot of people is I will sit here and I will wait and I will wait and I will wait. And then when it happens, guess what? I'm rotating to your favorite hated coin because guess what? It's going to go a lot higher once it's found a floor.
It's not going to be that flat for that long.
No, I know, but this is what Will's talking about, though. Like,
That's the patience game right there. That was what happened with Mog. That's what happened with many other shitcoins that I've been in. Is they literally just roll over, look like they're dead, active team, active community. They're going back. They're going to exceed all-time highs, and I'm going to make 10, 20, 30 X's, sometimes hundreds of X's, while you've barely gotten out at break even.
what do you guys think about STX though here?
It's bottom, brother. It is bottomed. I would not be buying ordinals if I didn't think STX was bottom.
Let's go, Jackus.
Yeah, I mean, I do not mind if it dips slightly lower, but like it's a great buying opportunity. We discussed this, Tucker. You know, if it drops slightly lower to your green area, so be it. I'm not gonna. It's probably, you know, right now it's accumulation. Do we get manipulation? Maybe, but you know what comes after manipulation? A distribution to the upside.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I mean-
even if it drops in the green, that's not going to be anything detrimental to the people that already got wrecked from the highs. Like even if you think it can drop lower from here, this is where you start dialing in. This is the same thing when Bitcoin was low, what was basically forming its low, and everything else. You never look for exact price low.
Can we
You buy into the
actually?
range.
Oh, sorry, Will. I just wanted to say in the meantime for Tucker, if we can actually check the correlation with BTC for STX, especially how it behaved at the bottom, because you guys know that I was buying STX at 60 cents, and I wrote this one bigly, and I actually do not remember how exactly it behaved in correlation to, you know, with BTC, like what went first and what after. But like what I'm trying to say is it's correlated to BTC, and if BTC is bullish, then STX is going to be bullish. So
What do you say about those divs, brother? What do you say? Wow.
Jackus, I need you to, instead of buying KeyCat, I need you to buy a puppet, brother. I need you to
buy a puppet.
I'm not touching NFTs, man.
It's not an NFT.
It's an ordinal.
It's way more based and less cringe until prices go down 99%, and then they will be cringe.
Man, saying it's not NFT, it's Ordinal. Bro.
Oh man, I'm actually gonna change my Discord profile picture to the puppet I just bought because I sent him to Tucker. He's super dope.
Wait, yeah, no, you didn't send it to me.
Yeah, I did.
Tucker, regarding to those bull divs, regarding those.
Oh my God, what were you saying? Sorry, Jackus.
Go ahead, Jackus. Sorry.
Well, to what Todd just said, ordinals definitely sound better than NFTs. It's basically U.S. government rebranding crypto to digital asset space. It's the same, but it's not. All right, I gotcha.
Yeah, the same but different. It's a new name, and I will say, I honestly think that ordinals are a little bit less, or a lot less cringe than NFTs, just because of, well, if nothing else, puppets are way less cringe than NFTs. I think it's all about like the community. And then when eventually the community becomes rich enough that they become cringe, then it's like, okay, well, now it's time to exit. And locally speaking, the puppet community was kind of cringe a few weeks ago, which is why price has dipped. But, you know, I think that Miladies from like an NFT standpoint and puppets from an ordinal standpoint are kind of, I view them differently than most ETH NFTs, because I do believe that like most ETH NFTs will come back down the, well, not most of them, but like some of the blue chips will come back down the road. But I think people associate ETH NFTs with a lot of cringe and a lot of like, they were probably like the peak symbol of froth and opulence in the last cycle. So they're always going to be associated negatively with those things. So some of these newer collections, or even the collections that, you know, they kind of exist to not be cringe, which I think Max will hate me for saying this, but I think that's why Miladies do so well. Those are the themes, man, with the JPEGs. Those are the themes. And there will be a comeback of people wanting to buy JPEGs after shitcoins run. because where do people store wealth? In fine art, in fine art. And where do people online store their wealth? In fine JPEGs. It's the same. It's like the same thing, but obviously it's harder to like wrap our brains around like a JPEG having the same ability to store value as fine art in the real world. And they don't have the same ability to store value, but obviously, you know, JPEGs are a way to kind of get like asymmetric exposure to the upside, you know, through digital fine art. They are cringe. I mean, NFTs, a lot of NFTs are cringe. I know the comments are saying that. A lot of them are. And a lot of that is because of communities. So stick to the ones with based communities like Milady's and, of course, my bad puppets.
I need you to explain this to Max, Tomato.
What do you think about this TA here, huh?
Well, hold on. Only fine art that is created by true artists. Okay.
Yeah, that's real.
It.
That's real.
No other fine art.
Tommy, where's your new puppet? I don't see him.
I texted it to you, bro.
No, you didn't.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I sent you mine.
Well, you can look at the Discord now because I changed my my profile picture to it, but at least I think I did.
No.
Yeah,
oh, I see it. Oh, you got the okay. Yeah. Oh, you did text me that. Yeah. What does it say? 777 on it or something?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I had to get the one that looked exactly like Chimps.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, well, I can't buy that one because I have a friend that has one.
No, I had to, bro. It's too funny with the it's just a little bit better because it has the Bitcoin stuff.
Oh man.
But we Tucker, I think that's a road sign. I don't think it's a staff.
That is a staff, brother. That's a Bitcoin staff.
That's a Bitcoin road sign.
No, that is a staff.
A road sign?
Stop for Bitcoin.
A road sign.
No. That is a staff.
Well, might have a point though.
It's a Bitcoin road sign. Bro.
No way, bro.
Maybe it's a big lollipop.
Opium at work. Bitcoin road sign. Opium at work. Bitcoin road sign. Oh man!
All right, Tommy, that's enough of this show.
Yeah, we've been kind of waffling on these last 10 minutes, but if you stuck around, you enjoyed the show, make sure to hit that like button on your way out, guys. We have been running for about an hour and a half, so I will go ahead and run us through some housekeeping before we officially sign off. A few reminders, guys. First, of course, we have just launched our hedge fund, BB Wealth Management. Very excited that we can finally talk about that with you guys. As I've been saying, and as we've been saying, I mean, it's literally something that's been in the works for, over a year and a half. So basically something that, when we started BB back in 2022, something that was always one of the end goals that we were working towards. We finally launched it. We can finally talk about it with you guys. So if that is something that interests you, a general overview, of course, is that, BBW, we call it BBWM, but BB Wealth Management is a long, short hedge fund. So we can trade both directions. It's run and operated by the BB team. We utilize our experience and our individual abilities in these markets to balance out, of course, crypto's asymmetric, historic asymmetric upside, of course, with the investment risk posed in any, obviously in any market. But if that is something that interests you, we do have details linked in the description below. You can get in contact with you. You guys shoot us an email, send you some more details, what it takes to be an LP, to be qualified for all that good stuff. So we have that linked in the description below. Of course, we also have our BB Academy. This is the final week. And we've been talking about this on the show, that you will get this discounted price, $199 per. So if that is something that you've been holding off on, I would buy that this week, because we are about to raise the price very drastically. We are heading into a bull market, as we all believe, that we've given that opportunity for you guys to get in at a low price. Now it is time, like the bull market, for all of these assets to appreciate in value. So sorry, my cat's doing something next to me. I think he's like eating something again, but yeah, the BB Academy will be at a very different price point next week. We do have more details linked in the description below, of course, as well. For our programming, Market Check. If you are a Market Check enjoyer, you guys already know our schedule. We will be live every weekday, typical start time around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, give or take a few minutes, but we are always live around that time every weekday, not weekends, right? But weekdays. We cover the markets on this show. And as you guys can see, we can talk meme coins, we can talk macro, we can even talk about Bitcoin puppets, which I love to do personally. And I'll try not to talk about them too much on every show, but we do like the puppets. Not to forget about our flagship show, Market Talk, which is hosted by the legendary King Wabi. That is a Twitter space. And much like Market Check, can take a lot of different flavors, right? Like meme coins, macro, bit more dependent on who the speakers on the panel are, but usually we've got new and great speakers on there every single day, so make sure to tune in for that as well. Wabi does a great job over there. But that's all from us, guys. Wow, it's already Thursday, man. Holy cow. But we will be back tomorrow for another episode of Market Check, like I said, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, y'all have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week if we don't see you tomorrow, and thanks again for tuning in.
Navigate to the off button. Hold on.